Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending on the time you are watching me. You are highly welcome to class. So in our today's session, we are going to be looking at how we can determine the payback period or how we can advise a company based on the payback period, which is one of the techniques of the investment appraiser, or we call it the capital budgeting. Right, so based on that, we have an exercise here that we are going to quickly solve it together. And please, I strongly believe that you are ready for this, and after following, if you don't understand anything, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section so that we can pick you from there. So the question goes thus: Procare Limited is considering two investment opportunities having the following characteristics. We have the year, the projects. There are two projects, Project A and Project B, right? So we can see Project A is having an initial outlay, or the initial investment, or the investment at year 0, which is 10k, and it's having constant figures. So in investment purposes, we call this amount even. We call this, when the amount is constant, we say that the amount is even. And now concerning Project B, the amounts for Project B, it is not even, because the amounts, they are varying. The cash flows, they are varying. So these are the cash flows of A, and these are the cash flows of B. So now we have been asked that we're considering these two projects. These two projects are mutually exclusive. So when it is mutually exclusive, it means that what? If we accept Project A, that means we will reject Project B. That's the meaning of mutual exclusive projects. So we should use the payback period to advise the company on which product to undertake. And based on this category, please, we are going to be advising the company based on the one with the shortest payback period. Meaning the time to recover the initial outlay, the time that is shorter, that's the one that we are going to consider in this case. Alright, so we are going to proceed. So solution. Alright, so the payback period for Project A we're going to use the formula. Just permit me. So for the payback period of Project A, we're going to use the formula, the initial outlay divided by the yearly cash flow. Because we are using this one, we use this formula if and only if, or just in situation where our cash flows are constant or they are even. We call it constant or even. So this is the formula that we are going to use to determine the payback period of Project A. So it will be equal to what? What's the initial outlay? That's the cash flow at year 0, which is equal to 10k. Sorry, I'm using Excel. Divided by the yearly cash flow, which is 3k. So please, we are going to have 3 years, 3.333. So this 3, the whole number represent what? 3 years. So which is 3 years. Please follow the gymnastics that is happening here. 3 years. Then when we take this 3, we are going to take 3 years. We'll remove 3 and then take this 0.33 times 12 multiplied by 12 in order to have the number of months that are here. This is 0.3 years and this is not 3 months. So you take this 0.3 years and you want to convert it to months. You are going to take this 0.33 times 12. So we are going to have the point .333, how many threes, times, punch on your calculator please, 12. Oh, sorry, what have I punched? A point equal to 0.38, which is equal to, I'll just take this, take away 3, right, times 12. All right, times 12. See that we have 4. So it is 3 years, 4 months. 3 years plus 4 months will be 3 years, 4 months. So this is our payback period for project A. 3 years, 4 months. Oh la 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 la. Alright, I hope it is visible. This is the solution, please. 3 years, 4 months. 3 years, 4 months. That is that for project A. Then we are going to calculate now for project B. Project B. Now for project B, looking at project B, we'll see that what? The initial outlay is also 10K, but the cash flows, they are not constant, meaning they are not even. We have 2.5, we have 6K, 2 this. So when the cash flows are not constant, we are going to accumulate them. We are going to accumulate them. And when accumulating them, meaning we are going to let them be in continuous addition. There are several methods, please, but I'm going to show you guys one today. So let me push these things. We are done with A. Let me go down a bit. Voilà. So the cash flows here, they are not constant. So in this case, I'm going to accumulate them. So in that case, I'm going to have the first amount here, please. There your cash flow at year 0. You put the amount there with a negative. So you see, negative 10K, negative, automatically my system puts in brackets, right? So we are going to be using what? Continuous addition. I'm going to take this plus this to have the answer that we'll put here. So it's equal to this plus this amount. So negative 10K plus 2.5. You see it's negative 5K. The same thing goes here. Equal to, you can auto-fill the formula O, you continue punching. Is equal to this again now plus until the accumulated amount tends to positive. Please, you don't have to stop, you continue, plus this, sorry, that plus that negative 75 plus 6K. Bam. See, we have negative 1.5. We continue. Go to this plus this. We see the amount is already here. We have what? Positive 500 francs. Our positive 500 francs. So from there we continue. Sorry that my light. Oh. So positive 500 francs. So what's the formula now that we can use now to calculate, determine the cash flow, the payback period for this project B? I'm going to pick one of my formulas here. Alright, so we're going to use the formula of payback period of B. We use which formula? We have the payback period equal number of years before full recovery, or you see period full recovery, meaning the number of years before you fully recover plus the last amount to recover divided by cash flows at the year of full recovery. You multiply by 12 months, right? So this one you have both the whole and the fraction part of the formula. And if in case you are accumulating your cash flows and it happens that you arrive at the point where the accumulated amount is giving you 0, that means you just pick the year where the accumulated amount equals 0 and use it as your payback period. There's no need for you using this long formula again, because that is 0 proves that that's already the year where you will recover your initial outlay. So using this long formula, please take note of the formula. We are going to come now and say the number of years before full recovery. We have 15. This is the last amount that we have to recover. So we are going to pick the year as the last negative amount. We have 2 years. So I have 2 years plus 2 years plus the last amount to recover. The last amount to recover is what? 15, meaning the last amount to recover, you pick the year and then you take that same amount again divided by the cash flow at the year of full recovery. The cash flow at our year of full recovery here was what? 2k. So 15 divided by 2k, or if you don't want to be punching it, can you use, this is the manual system, right? You can just click on 15 divided by this, then times 12. So I prefer please you use the formula, the bracket system, so that the Excel should be able to know that you are used to apply the button math system, times 12 months. So make sure you are using brackets so that your answers should be correct. So I have 9 months. So what will be our payback period? So our final answer will be equal to 2 years, 2 years, 9 months. So the final answer will have 2 years, 9 months. So I believe you have grasped what has just happened today. So our payback period for the year 2 is, for the project B, is 2 years, 9 months, and for project A is 3 years, 4 months. And then what was the question saying? That we should advise the company using this payback period on which project? On which project, please? On which projects? So that you are seeing project here. On which projects to undertake? Oh. So what will be the conclusion now? So we advise the Proken Limited to take which of the project? Project B instead of project A. Why? Because with project B, they are going to recover back their initial outlay, which is 10K, just in 2 years, 9 months. But if they choose project A, they are going to recover their initial investment after 3 years, 4 months. So thank you very much for following. We believe you have grabbed something and then put into practice. Put into practice and make your education and your business a better one. Thank you very much. See you next time. Cheers.